Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So earlier today, by the way, today is Wednesday. Earlier today, Tati uploaded a video of her doing her makeup and then Scott Barnes with her correcting her. Got some great tips on contouring, using cream contour and all of that amazing stuff. So I'm gonna try it. I can't guarantee it's gonna be as good or even on par, but I'm gonna try it. Also, I stopped taking Halo for a few weeks because I was out. Can I just say I've noticed a drastic change in my skin? So there's that. Just saying. Finally got Halo back in. I took it earlier today. Back on the right path, guys. We are back on the right path. Okay, so I'm going in with my No Problem Primer from Touch and Soul. I got it from BoxyCharm. And I'm just going to smooth this all over my face. Okay. So the way Tati and Scott Barnes did her makeup, she concealed first. This makes me so nervous. I don't usually do this, but okay. We are gonna conceal. And he said he brings everything up. And then here, here, and here. Basically, anywhere the light touches is where you conceal. I'm going in slightly with a heavier hand because this particular concealer is not as thick. I mean, it has good coverage, but it's not as thick as like Tarte Shape Tape or the concealer they were using. So anywhere you want to highlight, all right. And I learned a interesting thing. Scott Barnes does not like sponges. So today, we're going spongeless. I'm gonna take a IT Cosmetics brush. This is the Heavenly Luxe face brush, and I'm gonna blend this in. I do have my brows done, but I am going to shape them a little more using a contour shade like they did. Okay. This is where I start getting nervous. I'm gonna go in with an actual contour brush from Crown. And I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier contour. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's Contour Medium. And makeup always looks worse before it looks better, guys. Just gonna tell myself that right now. Always looks worse before it looks better. And as you can see, I'm trying really hard to not make a funny face. Okay, so I'm gonna blend it down. In the video, he goes, if you have a little extra meat right here, you know who you are. Okay, yeah, hi. It's spring, y'all. I need to diet. Like I need to, yeah, this is the thing. As I take a sip of a Moscow Mule. Oh my gosh. I am bringing it into my hairline as I do every single contour. I always bring my contour into my hairline. Actually, using the same brush, I'm just gonna buff this all out. Buff this a little bit. Okay. Now, using a sharp brush, I'm actually gonna use this little guy right here. I'm gonna go into that same contour shade and I'm gonna attempt to contour my nose. Okay. Always looks worse before it looks better, guys. Just gonna keep telling myself this. I'm gonna take a little more contour because I am gonna put foundation on. How do I look? I feel like I look awful. I am trusting Scott Barnes' process right now, okay? All right, I'm gonna take my Smashbox foundation. Oh my gosh, I feel like I look so ridiculous. Okay, just gonna put some on the back of my hand here because I don't have a fancy Petri dish. I'm gonna take my It Cosmetics brush. And I personally don't like this brush for buffing. I personally do like this brush for stippling, so. Are y'all seeing this? My contour looks so natural. Okay. All right. I see you. I see you, Scott Barnes. I went in with the Makeup Forever translucent setting powder. I don't have the Makeup Forever. I personally am obsessed with my Milk makeup setting powder. And he went in with a nice fluffy-esque brush. I'm going to use the Luxie Precision Foundation brush. And I'm going to tap my Milk makeup powder, setting powder. Now, because I do need to actually set my face before I bronze, I'm going to take a fluffier brush. I'm not contouring my lips. I never have. I'm not saying I never will. I'm just saying I'm not going to today. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of the powder on that Precision Foundation brush. So the next step was brows. Take this angled brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm gonna go into my contour shade from the Cover FX palette. Doesn't look awful. Not my cup of tea. I'm not a fan of powders. Also, my brows are tinted, so this doesn't match the tint, but I'm basing it on the fact that I'm not a fan of powders. I like pencils and pomades. That's just me. Everyone has their own preference. Okay, so I'm actually going to swoop this excess powder off. And then they got a nice fluffy brush, which is what we have here. And they bronzed. So we're gonna try it. Actually, no, we'll try it. We'll try it. Okay. We're gonna dip our brush into the contour shade of the Cover FX palette. Okay. Okay. So I don't have the Violet Voss palette she used. I do have a Violet Voss palette. This guy right here. And I don't have the Scott Barnes brush they used either. So I'm just gonna smooth that out. I'll go in with a BoxyCharm blending brush. And she went straight in with a pretty dark shade. So I'll go in with Are You Kidding Me? Clearly, when I get some extra money, I need to get a Scott Barnes brush, since Tati says it's like changes lives. Just saying. But it's not bad. It is pretty. But I have no issues with Violet Voss whatsoever. Okay. So she went in with a really pretty highlight shade that I do not have. So I'm going to go in with a Ploof. And I'm just going to go on my finger. She did have deepened edges though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this fluffy-ish angled brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna go in back into Are You Kidding Me? I'm gonna just kind of pop it. Looks a little better. I'm just gonna lightly tap it on the outer corner for some like definition here. Okay. Now, I also do not have a giant flat brush. All right, I'm gonna take this shader brush right here. And I'm gonna go into, okay, the shade he used was like a dark blush. I don't have anything like that in this palette. We'll go into Summer Yum. It's the shade right here from the Sweet Peach palette from Too Faced. Yeah, that's gonna require some serious blending out real quick. Okay, it's not as sharp as hers, but I do actually really like it. Okay, now they went in with a plum eyeliner from MAC. I don't know if I have a plum eyeliner at all. I have a Plum Sparkle from Ulta. We'll try it. Oh, wish me luck. I don't live for it, but I don't hate it. It has glitter in it, so it's kind of irritating to the eye as you put it on. All right, blush and highlight. I'm gonna go in with the Sweet Peach Glow. I'm gonna go straight into the blush. No, he didn't do that part. And since this has a natural glow to it, it's not a matte blush. I'm not gonna add more highlight to the blush itself. I am gonna lightly highlight right here though. And then right here, and right here. And my lips. Okay. So as we know on this channel, I do not line my lips. I do, however, have a lot of gorgeous nudes because of, oh, hi, Jeffree Star. So I don't have the liner or the lip color that they use. I do have gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Jeffree Star one. So while I don't have, literally I have nowhere to go that needs lashes. I have 3 pairs of lashes. I have the red cherry eyelashes, the lily lashes in the style Gaia, and then some Ardell Demi Wispies. I'm actually gonna go in with the red cherry in the style Chloe because I'm curious about them. I think that's about as even as these lashes are gonna get. I will say, if you have Ipsy points, the red cherry lashes are not easy to work with, but to try to melt these together and salvage this a little bit, I'm gonna use some Tarte Lights Camera lashes. I'm not even gonna lie, these are some of the hardest lashes I've ever had to work with. Okay, let's pop on some gloss. So she went with a really pretty pinky nude gloss. I'm gonna go in with the Steve Laurent lip gloss in the shade Champagne. So aside from the lashes totally sucking, they just suck. Also might be user error because I haven't put lashes on in a hot minute. I mean, they don't look awful. They're just not, they're not my cup of tea, and the band itself is really thin, so it's a bit of a pain in the butt to work with. Okay, so the tea. I love the way my makeup looks, like no complaints. I'm actually gonna have to go buy some Scott Barnes brushes, but my contour looks so natural, or as Scott Barnes would say, snatchral. I love the way my makeup looks. I love, 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 love the way my makeup looks. Love it so much. So it's actually really, really pretty look itself for summer. I'm gonna have to go snag some brushes though, and that body bling, and some brushes, and pretty much everything else they talked about in that video. The eyebrows, even though they don't 100% match my eyebrow tint, I kind of love it. It's natural. Okay, so before I continue going on and on and on, I actually, first of all, I made 99% chance that I did not do this 100% right. And if Scott Barnes was sitting next to me, he'd probably be like, girl, let me help you. But for my first try, and obviously not having all the same products and brushes that they used, I like it. All right, so I'm gonna need Tati and Scott Barnes to get together on some more stuff, please. Thank you. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this video, for those of you that may not have seen Tati and Scott Barnes's video, I hope that this gave you like a whole nother insight on how to contour and make it look as Scott Barnes would say, snatchel. I love this look right now. Okay, I will see you guys next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of these very amusing videos, possibly with my drinking ramblings. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.